You walked away, and that single act shattered the narcissist's entire illusion of control. They were convinced they had engineered your life like a puppet master, certain you would crumble on cue while they stood victorious. What they never accounted for was your resilience. They misread your silence as surrender and your stillness as defeat, never realizing you were quietly gathering strength they could not touch. Their entire identity was built on the belief that they could manipulate your reality, shape your self-worth, and keep you tethered to their chaos. They treated your vulnerabilities like tools and your compassion like currency. Every insecurity you carried became another game piece for their manipulation. And when they sensed you wavering, they prematurely celebrated what they thought was your collapse. But you never broke. You absorbed the storms they manufactured, processed the pain they inflicted, and stood firm in your truth while they spiraled deeper into their false world. You refused to fight their battles, refused to mirror their cruelty, refused to participate in their theater of deception. That calm restraint, your refusal to play, became the quiet checkmate they never anticipated. Now, their world is unraveling. The lies they built are contradicting themselves. Their carefully crafted facade is cracking. The stories they weaponized are being exposed by the force of your evolution. They expected you to chase them, defend yourself, crumble under their silence, beg for validation. But you did none of that. You chose growth instead. You chose peace instead. You became everything they swore you would never be. Your healing is the very thing they never planned for. Every boundary you enforce, every step forward you take, every ounce of peace you reclaim dismantles their illusion. Your evolution forces them to face a truth they cannot bear. The fragile one was never you. It was them. Your stillness became a mirror reflecting their emptiness, their insecurities, their manipulation, and their failed attempts to control you. They rage because they lost their grip. They panic because your detachment exposes their dysfunction. They lash out because your clarity terrifies them more than any anger ever could. They depended on your confusion to keep the game alive. But once you saw through the illusion, their power evaporated. Now, they're left with the consequences of their own design. No one to blame, no one to manipulate, no one to absorb their chaos. They're trapped in a prison built from their own distortions, while you are free, reborn through the very fire they set. Your healing became the victory they never imagined. Not because you destroyed them, but because you outgrew them. They planned for your breakdown. They never planned for your breakthrough. And that truth is what tears them apart. You didn't just survive what they did. You transformed because of it. You reclaimed your identity. You rebuilt your inner world. You rose higher than they ever believed you could. And now they are forced to watch from the sidelines, powerless, furious, and haunted by the knowledge that in the end, they outplayed only themselves. You didn't win by fighting. You won because you walked away and never looked back.